So I've been searching for the lands for a venture for the last 9 months, and finally there is something that is I have closed to work with. That is with my cousin, and the venture is close to the new skill university that Telangana government has announced. And so government is saying they will build a good infrastructure and kind of another fourth city. I mean, we have to see how it goes. But fourth city to Hyderabad, the government has 25,000 acres of land there, and they're planning to add a metro from Hyderabad airport to this new city that they are talking about. Skill University, cricket stadium, and medical health center. Amazon data center is already there. And a few other things that government is planning. And right now CM Revant Reddy is in the US trip, trying to gather a few more investments to that area. Plus last week Telangana Assembly has completed the legal process to start the skill university, and also then CM with his cabinet have visited the place and then inaugurated the place to start the works. So the good thing is that there is a land very close to that new development that is done by my cousin, DDCP land, and it's their 10th project. They're known to complete the projects and then complete all the development and hand over, have the repeat customers base because they complete all the works. And also one good thing about them is that they completely register the land on their name before starting the venture with their own funds, and do the development, and then parallelly sell the plots. Like I said, because they own everything, there is a less likelihood of any issues coming up, because typically people get with other funds and then get into certain issues. So this land that we are going to look at, one, legally it is gold, because that's how their reputation they are keeping. And the second thing is, it is in the area where it's the hot place for the Telangana real estate community, and the infrastructure there is it's close to the good road connectivity, and also it's it is 53 kilometers from here, from the ORR Gachibowli entrance, and 56 minutes. It sounds a little long, but in general, but if you understand Hyderabad market and the prices, and also upcoming areas where there is really some solid things that will come up, this is not such a long place. So yeah, so we will check out that land. I will also take some more videos of the venture itself, plus the connecting roads, and in the channel that I have created that talks about the areas, surrounding areas here. So I'll put this YouTube video also into it, so that you can see from your home comfort all the developments of the area. So yeah, so we'll start now. I just took exit of Srisailam highway and going towards Srisailam highway. From here, Thukkuguda is the area this is called. From here it is 23 kilometers, and Google Maps is showing it as 27 minutes is the duration from here. Now we just crossed into the 4-lane road that is built for this government lands, 25,000 government land bank that I talked about. So that is Srisailam highway, and this is the crossroads for those lands. And there is a good 4-lane road that is built to go to Skill University. I mean, this was built by the last government, and yeah, I mean, this road gives good So that is the 4-lane road. We just took exit from there, and so this is the Begarikanche that CM Revant Reddy mentioned during his talk on the Skill University, and that is Amazon data center. So this land is adjacent to the Amazon data center. This Skill University land. So this is the data center, but to be honest, as an IT engineer, and most of you also must know that real estate community typically talks about the data center and its proximity to their projects, but data centers actually in reality won't really give much of jobs. So it's good to be beside this, but data centers itself won't provide much of employment. But when Skill University is done here, it would actually attract residential demand, because all the students and their families and there will be a need for the residential areas here. So from here we will go to the actual land now that I'm talking about, which is the open plats area that my cousin has worked on. There are very few private lands left in this area. It is surrounded by 25,000 acres of the government land, and the venture that I'm talking about is one such a land, like very few hundreds of acres in between, like surrounded by 25,000 acres of the government land is this land. So we'll go from here. It is 5 kilometers, 4.9 kilometers from here. So we'll go there now. So now I have reached the actual project itself. So this is the project. Most of the works are already done. This is the 60 feet main road in the venture. Typically they only leave 40 feet, but it's good that this project is done with the 60 feet main road. And most of the works are done. You can see electricity poles just for the lights. There is underground drainage is done, electricity is done, park place is done, and it's approach road. It's right on the BT road actually. This is the road that is connecting Mirkhanpet and Kurmida. It's basically connecting the the main road also, that ways of 4-lane. It's just around 1 kilometer from here, and there's so many roads that are planned, that are in the plan of the government land bank here. And also so many politicians, like the bigger guys, the government in the previous government also own lands here. So that means that it's going to be big for sure. So one thing that I want to actually demo, typically, like if you see road is on the height of the road is lower than the venture. So there is a lot of work done to increase the height of the land. That is a huge investment, but it is being made actually. So just to show an example, what was the height of this land before and after. This was the height of the land before, and this is after. So that explains the commitment towards the developing the venture. Even the walls are also not normal walls. So strong walls are being built. So you will see an arch here, a huge arch. Even if you see any of the previous projects of this company, so all the commitments are done, including the arch. So I'll just walk a little bit. Yeah, so like I said, this is there is a small portion of the private lands uh, in the vicinity where like there is huge government land bank, and this venture is one of them. And there will be metro connectivity to Nagal from here, as per CM Revant Reddy, and many other infrastructures. And they also mentioned that they will actually announce few more projects after he returns from the US trip, where they're actually trying to procure more investments in this area. So yeah, I mean, so that is about the overall area. I mean, I have feeling this area would really develop, unlike many other ventures where there is a lot of marketing hype in general, but in reality it takes time. But looking at this venture and this area, there is a feeling that things will really materialize here. And I mean, even the price is like right now this on this product it's 22.5 square yards per square yard, 22.5k per square yard, and bids are from the 200 size, and prices are negotiable. Price is negotiable, but the appreciation would be better here for sure as things government work start. So that's the summary. I've been searching for the venture for some time, like for the last 9 months, and it hasn't been easy to find something that will grow in future. There are so many ventures that are hyped up, or the price is high, where there won't be any returns for next 3 years also for who buy there. But and one more thing is that even the confidence in the new government, I was a big fan of the previous government and the things that they have contributed to the Hyderabad as a city and its growth. And like I have actually genuinely looked at what are the things that new government is working on, and this particular development a little closely, and watched several videos of the what's going on here, and the commitment of the new government towards this proposal that they have, and I have got confidence, and that's where like my perspective has changed a little bit towards the new government. At the same time, I think that they are genuinely making efforts to, because if you look at it, ISB founder is one of the consultant advisor to the new skill university, and if you watch the Begarikanche inauguration full video, you look at several private well-known personalities, not just the government and bureaucrats, but actually the well-known accomplished leaders who are working on this project. So that's where I gained some confidence, and overall and metro connectivity, these guys have 4 more years, so hopefully they will actually commit and complete the project that they are talking about. And also in the worst case scenario, this is like an hour drive from the Gachibowli, and anywhere on the road to here from Gachibowli, initially you see prices around 1.5 to CR 2 lakhs per square yard, and slowly, like as you come to Appa Junction, Rajendra Nagar exit, Shimshabad, Golconda, and the next exit is Thukkuguda, and even at the Thukkuguda surrounding areas, villa prices are around 2 to 3 CR or even more. And the proximity to the Gachibowli and the general pricing is also at a decent in general compared to the other highways, how much distance that you go, and the thesis there that what is the growth that is coming up there. Plus, on top of it, if this new work initiated by the government materializes, then that would actually add up to the value proposition of this area. So yeah, I mean that's the reason that the downsides are a little bit like right now this Srisailam highway is a 2 road. It's 1+1. It's not a 4 lane. It was announced that it will become a 4 lane. So around I think 8 or 9 kilometers you will have to drive on this road. They announced it to be a 4-way, but I don't know when it is going to complete. It's taking time, a lot of time. But to counter this, the new road that these guys proposed from Kongarkalan to the Skill University, 200 feet road that government has announced, and also explained a plan to do land acquisition. So that would actually reduce the time by another hopefully 7 to 8 minutes because there would be a direct connectivity from ORR to Skill University area once that road completes. Yeah, so and pricing is per acre itself there it is around 2 to 3 CR. So for any builder for their project to materialize and to complete all the works genuinely and then do the land heightening also, there are some ventures that I saw today where land heightening is not good and that adds around 2,000 rupees at least per square yard price. But ultimately, even if you are doing that land heightening later yourself, you'll have to pay that money. I have done those kind of things personally, where like filling the land is very expensive to increase its height. So those kind of things are will get the raw land value itself to around 11 to 12K. And then if you have to manage other things, so the price is that company is offering is at 22.5 as per brochure. It is negotiable, and right now looks like there is an offer, so we can discuss further.